Good evening. Tonight I've got this short little playthrough of a horror game called Urbex that you can find on itch. A long time ago, I had this spat of exploring abandoned places, so I usually have a soft spot for things with that sort of urban exploration aesthetic. The setup for this short game is that you have become trapped in the building and you have to find your way out. At the end, I will also tell a story from one time that I did some urban exploration, which was probably one of the moments that I felt the most fear in my life. There wasn't any actual danger, it's just sort of like the atmosphere of where I was that instilled that sense of fear in me. And so I will tell that story at the end here. But we will start. The description for this game says that it's only supposed to take about 10-15 minutes. There is a standard ending, I believe, and then there's a secret ending, which I'm not sure how we will, if that will happen. Can sort of see the skyline out there. Someone's banging on the door. Okay, let's see. There we go. Seems like we got something running. There's a lot of cobwebs here. Oh boy, that does not look fun. I've never gone urban exploring at night, and I don't know if I would ever do it alone. I know there are some people that do that, but there are certainly things that can go very wrong if you're by yourself and at night. Okay, what's going on here? Looks like I need to find another spark plug. Oh, okay. Found the other spark plug. Oh, wow, okay, that doesn't look like a fun. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, we're just gonna. There's like no run, so obviously in this situation you would be calmly walking. Mannequins are always a good go-to for some scares. Oh, okay. Game takes it over from here. Yeah, I would be running. Oh, shit. So that was Urbex, a short little horror experience slash game that you can find on itch. Now on to my story. So this would probably be a little over 10 years ago, around a decade. I was doing some urban exploring with a couple of friends of mine. We were going to this sort of abandoned compound, uh, residential compound that was in the middle of the city that we lived in, and we were going around. It was a multi-level. It was a multi-level building that we were in, and we came in on like the second floor, I think. And we were going down. We were exploring the floors, and it was an extremely rainy day, so it was like overcast and slightly cloudy. We were going through and taking pictures and just looking around. We get to the staircase that leads into the basement, and like I really wanted to go into the basement. Like I just wanted to explore the creepiness that was down there. The only problem is that when you start to get to go down to the basement, we noticed that the walls were covered in black mold, and that's not healthy to go into. I was the only one that had a mask rated for black mold, so I was really the only one that had any sort of protection to go down into the basement. So I was like, okay, you guys stay here and I will go down there and get cool pictures or whatever. And so I put the mask on, made sure it was sealed against my face, and went down there. Now, there's no light down there. So the basement is completely dark. I do have a flashlight with me, and I do have the flash of my camera or whatever. And I don't really think that there's any danger down there. There probably wasn't. I mean, there wasn't anybody down there. It's not like a lot of horror games where if you're in a creepy abandoned building, you're just gonna get attacked out of nowhere by a homicidal maniac or something. But it didn't stop my heart from like beating out of my chest. So I'm walking around taking pictures of the various rooms of the basement, but I'm like doing it very slowly because there's just this like primordial fear in the back of your mind. It's just like saying, just run out of here. It's cold, it's dark, it's damp. You just shouldn't be here. So like I'm moving to each room and I'm like imagining the scenarios of like somebody just popping up and scaring the shit out of me or like attacking me or seeing like some phantom floating across the hall, but none of that happened. I got my pictures. I got out. Um, it's probably one of those moments in my life where I felt most fear. Um, but overall, I mean, it was a cool experience. That was a long time ago, though. I haven't done any urban exploring in years. Uh, Something that I would want to do again, but just haven't gotten around to it. Anyways, if you're interested in seeing the pictures of the place I was talking about, I included a link into an album in the description below. Also, stick around for this for just a quick playthrough of For the Secret Ending.
And then we'll place one here. This one isn't working. Hold on. And, that should fix it. There we go. It's working now. Where's that light coming from? Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. You must be terminated. I'm sorry.